Today, taking a cue from some folks who inspired me at a different point in my life on Sesame Street, we'd like to tie together another very relevant number to the speaker's 33 long year reign. So for today, our other featured number is 738 billion. So let me just repeat that with a proper amount of outraged emphasis. I'm talking about 738 with a B billion dollars. That is the obscene, gargantuan number of dollars that Speaker Pelosi has enthusiastically showered upon the military industrial complex this year. That's over 50% of the federal budget. A full 53 cents out of every one of our federal dollars is spent on the Department of so-called Defense. And I would raise the question, who exactly is Speaker Pelosi speaking for with this budget that she engineered and rammed through Congress? Is it because she's hearing from San Francisco constituents that we want to support the most bloated military budget in history? We're the most progressive city in the country. Who in San Francisco is saying that we desperately want and need more tanks and F-35 Joint Strike Fighters, more aircraft carriers, more nuclear weapons, more endless wars? Is she hearing from us that we, the people, would rather our tax dollars go to defense contractors than our grossly underfunded schools? Or the 1 in 3 renters who are going to face eviction, or who are and struggle to make housing payments in July, or any of our last ditch attempts to prevent the climate catastrophe that is already here and killing Californians today? And if all that weren't bad enough, I'd like to remind us how each one of those $738 billion gets used beyond funding bombing kids in Yemen, beyond military coups across Central America, seemingly continuing today behind veils of executive secrecy that none of us have been able to pierce because Nancy Pelosi enforces executive secrecy, helping in yet another way that usually evades most people's attention, our criminal president. And don't forget Donald Trump's shiny new Space Force, which Nancy Pelosi approved. Trump didn't do that alone. That took the Speaker of the House's active enablement. And that's where the $738 billion is going used. And because that cash mountain is ultimately distributed by the executive branch, led by our criminal president, Pelosi has given the man that she herself calls senseless and dangerous and immoral, while expanding his domestic spying authorities, she has given that person $750 billion to hand out, yet claims to be the leader of a so-called resistance. That's not resistance that Nancy Pelosi has been mounting, and the approval of the budget request makes it just as clear as any other area in federal policy that it's unfortunately assistance to our criminal president that she has been lending.